Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Dead Space 2. So we took a little bit of a detour to upgrade things and sell our inventory off. As far as my inventory, I'm still kind of not in a great position as far as bullets. That is, I guess, a case to consider. Let's see. I'm going to look around and see what I can find. Like, pause now if you want to read that. There's another power node, which I would have been happy to have found before. And surprise, surprise. And see, this was the marker, apparently, as it's described by the founder of the Unitologist, of what it looked like. And the game was just glitching out, ragdolling things.
Isaac, can you see the symbols too? What do you mean?
Straws. Yes, I see the symbols.
We are a threat to them. I know it. We have to work together.
Work together? Who's them? What, you mean Titan? Straws. Work with me, Straws.
So apparently I would like to work with Strauss instead of trusting everything. Can't shoot that, unfortunately. Putting all of my eggs in one basket with the lady. Alright, so one extra node while holding on to one more. I really hate that the controls change and you have to use the D-pad to move around on these menus. So now I have the special ability. So this gun I think is about as powerful as it's going to be. And will last me, I believe, probably till the end of the game. Might get attacked walking back in here. Not. We're inside the Unitology church. So I feel like whatever remnants of the Unitologists, the ones that didn't apparently drink poisoned water and kill themselves, might still be around and might still be trying to manipulate things. There's all kinds of bottles and things that I'm running over while I'm stepping on items.
The cathedral reported 2 pressure equalization cycles during services last Sunday. The first was minor and only blew some candle flames around, giving Pastor O'Brien a much needed, if unexpected, boost in his sermon. The second cycle was more harsh, resulting in a pressure snap that popped people's ears and sent several to medical. That was not needed.
So, seriously? Like, my foot is hitting things and knocking it up. I kind of wonder if that's because of a frame rate issue. Old games like this did often run their physics engines at the same number of frames as the video rendering engine. So if it was a game like this, would have almost certainly been designed to run at 30 frames per second. Now that it's running at 60, when I bump into something, I'm moving theoretically twice as fast. So we've got a guy over here that's converting the bodies into necromorphs. And we don't want that, so we'll make sure to kill him quickly. Or Try to at least. Books, books, and books. The funny thing here is you're better off just running. Like, running right into... Like you really are just better off running towards the violence and the noise to shoot these guys than to let them wander around. Apparently I'm about to die, I'm guessing. Go ahead and use some health packs. I think I've probably hit a point also where single health packs have run out. And I may have just used a double health pack on accident already. Ideally, you'd want to hold on to the double health packs and start using up the remaining single health packs that you might pick up. Also, upgrading my health is a potential thing I'd like to do. See, I'm just kicking things. This. And the music likes to make sounds every now and then to make it seem like I'm in danger. And I don't think there's anything to telekinesis or and otherwise pick up. They want me to go that way. So let's start with break fuses to disable locks. So what happens when I hit it? Nothing. And no stomping. So you have to trade a bullet to get in an area. And this is where we started, I believe. Geez, I kind of need a full-on map if we're gonna go in circles like this. Finally, these locked doors are starting to make more sense. But I imagine most of the players will not double back very often. Okay, let's see. We're in the indoctrination room. We need to get into the surveillance room. And it seems like it's straight up potential brainwashing. Okay, so now in the text dialogue we are getting a different view on the unitologist, that it is indoctrination and brainwashing. It's not just a matter. Let's see.
Please replace the views for the observation center door in the junction panel. Vandalism in the church is not permitted.
Okay. We couldn't take out, I think, this fuse. So yeah, they definitely wanted you to get the feeling that they were brainwashing people. There we go. I figured that would be fun to do. Although, I don't know how fun it is really, or how smart it is to play like that. Let's recharge our stasis, which our stasis has been recharged for a very long time. Just have to remember which button it is. And we saw these hallucinations in the first game. And the idea is that inside my head is the same signal that the marker sends out. And so I can build markers apparently, and I probably was the one that told them to build the new marker, how to build the new marker. I'm also kind of feeling like just being around me increases your odds of being turned into a necromorph. We're in chapter 4, making progress through this game. Security suit, so there definitely is a new suit. Let's see. Just pick that up. I stasised everything in here. And interesting. Apparently I'm going to just crawl over these boxes. And swimsuit magazines still exist in the future. I guess I'm just going to hit A. I guess maybe they specifically wanted me to remember that these were that you could move things with telekinesis. You use it so rarely, it totally makes sense that you'd forget. It seems here I'm hallucinating right now. About to stab myself in the eye. So yeah, it's getting worse. Like I had my entire mask down, which how you activate your mask one way or the other is interesting, because it doesn't seem like there's any kind of item or button you press. So yeah, I am definitely losing it and becoming a danger to myself, and I arguably have been a danger to others for a long time. It's interesting that they don't have you shoot humans in this game. Like, that feels like that would have been the second way to go in a game like this, where you would have increased and doubled the number of enemies just by having humans be also enemies that sometimes try to kill you. And they're implying that. See, this door is now unlocked, so we're back into that area, kind of going in circles, which is, I guess, nice. In case you need to go back and buy something. Like, we did get that new suit schematic. And then we have just these lady characters that don't fully get explained, and then these worshippers that, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any more backstory on Unitology for any more pertinent characters. Just the founder, Altman, and see that light is not something you can pick up, and just the marker connection to Unitology, and the fact that Unitology is brainwashing people. It wants me to go down. It's rather cool how the line bends. I suppose it's not an incredibly difficult thing to program. You just put points on the map and program the line to follow towards those points on surfaces that can be walked on. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna get attacked. Infidel. A lot of elevators here that are not loading sections. It would be very questionable if they were. I don't think the Xbox 360 would need that. We're getting all kinds of little sounds. But like I said before, it's just easier to run towards the sounds than it is to run away from them. I'd like to be able to take that down, but you can't crouch down or do anything like that, so there's no way to get over to that area. I can stand in the center. To join is to survive. This feels like a slightly small area to have a boss fight in, but not a terribly small.
Dana, I'm locked out. There's something in the church. It broke the door.
Hang on. I'll try to override all the gates in the area.
Hurry. There's something out here, too.
So is she gonna open these gates? We've got some characters that like to hide. All the gates are open now.
Isaac! I don't think I can open now!
So these guys are trouble. They're headbutting me. They are doing a lot of damage, and I've used all my health. And if I don't get those limbs killed, they don't go down. Oh man.
Dana, you there?
Isaac, I can't unlock the elevator. Can you do anything from your end?
Let me see what I can do.
Okay. Once you're through, you'll go through the funerary wing of the church and down into the crypt. It's very important you not disturb.
It's very important you...
No, Earth Cub can't jam us in here. Not in here.
Data! Important that I what?
Yeah, there's nothing else in this area to deal with. Right, so I'm going over here to hack this. Which it looks like you're gonna telekinesis the it looks like you're gonna telekinesis the outside and didn't do the hacking, but you don't. You just rip it off with your hands. So the icons are a little too what would be the word? They're too similar. Kind of in a bad spot. We have a lot of line racks, so I'm gonna that's my alternate attack on the line gun. I don't have a lot of bullets here, but I'm gonna use the line gun for a little bit. Game is trying to just make me justify having 4 weapon slots. Of course, really what I probably am gonna need to get to is a point where I just either find or pick up a bunch of health packs. This is the right way, correct? There you go. There was a health pack. Double health pack filled me up quite well. Control room, no access. And we're working our way to the reunion chapel crypt access. So is this the idea of don't defile the crypts or don't disturb a necromorph? I don't want to use a line gun weapon. Actually, I'm gonna stick with this at this point. Okay. So, save station is right here. And this is a good point to go back to the save station and save. Okay, let's see how this works. I have a new suit, security suit, and let's start with our inventory. Move this, move this, move this. Move this, move that, move that. Move that one. Move this. I don't think I need to really hold on to Javelin spears. Okay. So the security suit would cost 20,000 and then give the pulse rifle 5% bonus damage. Whereas I believe the EarthGov suit does detonator, seeker rifle, and pulse gov 5 bonus damage. So you get 15% armor on the EarthGov suit, where you only get 10% armor here. So clearly, you're in a position where the game, if you were just playing it and you didn't have any of this DLC stuff, you definitely would not be having anywhere as easy of an experience. I'm gonna take all of the bloody items and move over here to the bloody suit. which I suspect is still not going to be covered in blood. Because, yeah, I just don't think they would have gone that far. There's still a lot of things in games that you wouldn't be able to get away with. Hey, but I guess this is not one of them. It really is just covered in blood. Almost certainly that was censored in some countries. Look at his head, it's just flickering. Not animating well at all. So it cost me 2,000 if I'm gonna have to actually buy health. Or I go for a power node and call it a day. So I can sell one of these. I think I'm fine. I'm gonna move this one over to that point. I think I can sell one of these and be okay. All these weapons and suits though actually don't count towards anything. This would not quite get me where I need to be, but this will. Okay. So that gets me 2 nodes. So if we do a quick count of the money I should have spent that I haven't had to spend, 20,000, at least 2 nodes that I just bought should have been spent on this suit. 11,000, at least over 1 node, should have been spent on the Javelin gun, which I wonder if there are no other versions of the Javelin gun, because I don't think I've seen any. I'll look in a second. The pulse rifle is at, would have been 7,000. And any amount of bullets that I got low on, and any amount of health that I got low on, are things I should have bought. I also guess that this security suit is the first upgraded suit in the game outside of the default one. Yeah, bloody Javelin gun. I have that right there. Because none of these other suits seem like they are sellable for any amount of money. Alright. So we're gonna play in the bloody suit for a while. Let's see. It's a really thick suit. Like, I don't know why. It just seems to be covered in a lot more padding than the other suits do. So I have 5. What can I do to my rig to get me up? I could spend 3 to increase my HP by a couple. And clearly I could not spend any more to get my HP up. And I basically would just be doubling it by getting all 4 of the HP. So I'll take that and go that far, and now I'm at 150 points instead of 100. On the plasma cutter, I can spend 1 more thing, which could be an increase in capacity, which probably would be helpful, or it could be an increase in reload speed, which could be helpful, or it could be an increase in shooting speed. So I'll take shooting speed. I still need a few more though. 2 to get these 2, 2 to get that 1, and 1 to get that 1, and then this gun I think will be at full capacity at that point. And then we could start to think about some of the other guns, which I imagine the pistol that I don't even have equipped right now would be the next choice. To a fast-paced gun to fight against the slower paced but more damaging gun that I have by default. So another 30 minutes is done. This level is way more like a video game, going around in circles, having a central hub location, having reasons to go back. We certainly had points in the first game that were sort of like that, but they were very hard encoded so that the storyline told you or forced you to go back towards the store at a specific point, whereas this is just kind of opening doors for you and letting you go back and make the decision, putting the power into the player's hands, which is kind of nice. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, friend me on Steam, gift me a game, or support me on Patreon. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.